All right, welcome to the second episode of the GymInformer podcast, where we talk to gym owners of gyms that we've been to, worked out at, and posted reviews of. Today we have Jamie Kingsley from Steel Beach Gym Fitness in Connecticut. It was an awesome, huge gym that I went to this summer. And before we get into talking to Jamie about her amazing gym, let me take a pause and show you some of the photos I took while I was there. Okay, Jamie. Um, while I was there, I noticed like you guys have a big gym, but I'm assuming that it didn't start out that way. Like I'm assuming that you didn't start with 3 floors of a gym. Like, can you kind of walk us through the evolution of the gym and like where it started and how it got to where it is now?
Yeah, absolutely. The gym was originally opened by my husband and his partner in the winter of 1995. It was a small gym in our town that was closing, and they decided to go into business and take it over together and moved it to a different location, which was smaller and different from the location that we are now. Pretty soon after that, they had the opportunity to move into the current space that we are now. And it did start off as 1 floor. And over the years that we've been in operation, we kept taking on more space within the building. And now we are a 35,000 square foot, 3 floor facility. 1 floor is completely dedicated to cardio. We have a main weight room that's 5,000 square feet. We have a group exercise room, a posing room, and we have a ground floor that has 5,000 square feet of turf area for functional training. So we have tires, sleds, rings, ropes, a powerlifting room, and a lot more within our building.
Yeah, it was. I thought it was really cool how everything was broken up into like your like bodybuilding floor, your fitness center floor, and then kind of your powerlifting functional fitness floor. So the
Yeah,
organization I thought was really cool how you guys had it broken up and the atmosphere kind of changed from one floor to the other. Was that
yes.
by design or did it kind of happen that way?
I think both. I think that when we had the opportunity to take on space over the years and just having a vision for where we wanted the gym to go and listening to our customers and our community and again having our own vision for what we wanted to bring to Steel Beach and what we knew would be something that our community would like to see. We just sort of looked at our space and utilized it in the best way that we thought that we could.
Well, I think you did a really good job with utilizing the space. I really loved the gym. On the top floor, where all of the sort of the bodybuilding epic part of the gym.
Mm-hmm.
I love the fact that you guys had a really cool mix of old school equipment. Like I got to use some Strive equipment, and I got to use like that Atlantis hack squat, which was like super cool.
Mm-hmm.
How do you guys decide like what equipment makes it to the gym floor? Like, I know like deciding between old school and new school, it's a really cool mix, but how do you decide which way you're gonna go?
Yeah, so it's definitely a combination of customer suggestions, employee suggestions, working with our coaching team too to talk about if we're thinking about bringing in a new piece, if it's the best decision for the gym based on, what our clients are using the most. Also, just knowing when we have a really good opportunity to bring in an exciting new piece that we think, would be a good addition to the gym. So it's a combination of listening to again what people are asking for, and also our team, our amazing team that we have here between friends and staff who have suggestions, things that they'd like to see in the gym over time, that we sit down and make a team decision together. It's not really any one person. It's more about just the bigger vision of the gym and what we want to bring in more and more to complete the variety of what we already offer.
It's cool that you guys have such a good team. I did notice that when
Yeah.
I was there too. like when I was all the way down in the powerlifting area, I got to talk to a couple of your coaches down there, and they seemed like super friendly. I talked to some of the members on the top floor. Everybody loved the gym. Everybody was like, it was such a friendly environment, but at the same time, it had kind of a badass feel. Like you walked into the gym and you're like, I can really crush some stuff in here. But yet it still had like that family friendly, like family environment and family vibe. So that was super cool. And that's kind of hard to achieve, to get both sides, to get that like badass, I'm gonna like really crush this workout, but yet it's still friendly. Um, as the owner, is that,
Yeah,
are there things that
thank
you've
you.
done to try to encourage that, or?
Absolutely. And I think that's amazing that you had that experience while you were here. And I really appreciate you mentioning that and noticing that. I think that that is a very unique trait to our gym. It's definitely something that differentiates our facility, and it's very special and hard to achieve. And I think that the way to achieve that is, a place is only as good as the people that are there, and just constantly wanting to surround yourself with industry professionals that you're proud to work with every day, and that you have a vision that's not just a month or 6 months, it's years away that you're building towards together. I think everybody that's a part of this team really recognizes, where we are, what our mission is, how we want people to feel when they walk through the doors every day, the variety of training and expertise that we want to offer within the building, the impact that we want to make on our communities here, as well as just in the local community here. I think everybody really buys into that vision, and that's why we work so well together. And it's not up to any one person. It's not just up to me. I can't do this without everybody that I work with every day. We do it together. That's why we make decisions together. Everything going back to the equipment, to the training we offer, the seminars we offer, the events that we bring into the gym, the ideas that we have for the future. There's always new goals to reach for. And again, just the overall feeling of how we want every person to feel when they walk through the door, whether they're a training client, or you have a membership at the gym, or you're here to take yoga classes or dance classes, whatever community you belong to here, our staff is committed to making you feel welcome and to making you have the best experience possible here.
That's such a cool and such a great attitude as the owner, to just make sure that your team's always included. That's not something everyone always does.
Yeah.
You mentioned vision and goals. You already have this 3-floor, really awesome gym. Are you done, or do you have bigger, brighter like goals and things that you want to accomplish? And do you think the gym's going to get bigger, or?
There's always bigger and brighter goals, and always things that I want to accomplish, again, with my team. So yes, actually we are currently in an expansion right now. So we have a room that is being worked on at the moment, that is very new. So we will be making some announcements on that in the future. But again, we are always expanding on what we currently offer. So within our space, we do offer opportunities to compete in sanctioned natural bodybuilding shows, powerlifting meets, strongman competitions. And then we have our class community as well, that with our membership here. So we have a yoga community, we have dance classes, spinning, Pilates. I mean, it's just really a gym that caters to a bunch of individual communities, but we also have something for everybody too. And we have
Yeah, that was
members
really
that are
cool.
here.
And all of those communities really within themselves have a sense of community.
Yes, they
Like,
do.
when I go to powerlifting, like I love powerlifting gyms. They're usually not the biggest, but they have such a sense of community.
Yeah.
And same thing with bodybuilding gyms, like they have such a sense of community when you get in there. And some of the nicest people you're ever going to meet are the biggest guys at the bodybuilding gym. So
Yes, that's very
you've
true.
got all that under one roof, and that's so cool.
Yeah, it's great. And we're fortunate that we can have it all under one roof, and that it can all happen here. We have all of these little gyms within our gym, and somehow it all works, and everybody has their space, and everybody is very encouraging, from the seasoned athlete to the person who just started. And that's what makes it so special.
Now, when I was there, you mentioned that you and your husband also run an equipment business. Has
Yes. So
that helped influence what goes on at the gym?
absolutely. So together with our partners, we do have a new and used equipment fitness business. So we buy and sell globally new and used fitness equipment, and we also specialize in installations and extractions. We outfit gyms. We do everything from flooring to helping you lay out your gym. We can do a combination of new and used equipment. Like I said, we've outfitted universities. We've worked with most recently with the Waterbury, Connecticut public school systems, with working with them with rebuilding all of their gyms and getting new equipment in there. So it's really exciting. It has influenced what we can do here at Steel Beach as well, which is really nice too. So we have the opportunity to come across, some different equipment for the gym at times where we can easily bring it in and switch out some pieces as we feel that it's necessary, or if our customers again are asking for something, or if one of my coaches needs something and they come to me and say, Jaimie, it'd be really great if we can get a couple of these in here for training and for programming. So most recently, an example that I have is we have a couple of ski ergs coming in that one of our coaches, Coach Dan, has been really wanting for his clients and for our groups downstairs. And so we're bringing in 2 of those just to have in addition to the equipment that we have on our ground floor for members to use for cardio or to warm up or, for their program. And that was a really awesome thing that we were able to do by having that sister company.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess when you come across used equipment, you can kind of pick and choose the key pieces that you really want for your gym, and that's an amazing asset to have to build a really good gym that you have.
It is. And we get to work with a lot of really awesome people too in the industry. So it's really neat being on both sides of the industry, so to speak, owning and operating a gym, and also having friends in the industry that own their own gyms. And we've been able, to help them outfit things and help them get equipment too.
Now, I also noticed, and actually, you and I talked about it when I was there, that you also are a competitive power lifter.
Yes.
Has that do you feel like that has changed or improved or done anything for the environment of the gym when people see the owner of the gym in the gym, powerlifting, competing, stuff like that?
Well, I certainly hope so. I think that, I do it for myself. I do it to be involved in one of the communities that we have here at the club. It helps me have a better understanding of what the client experience is. Um, it also helps me have a better understanding of our coach's experience too, being a client of one of our coaches. And the personal gains that it has given me are, beyond measure. But I started powerlifting a little bit later in life. I've only been doing it for a couple of years. I'm 38 years old. So I've made, tremendous gains, I would say, on a personal note from the time that I started. And it's just been an absolutely wonderful experience. The goal certainly is, again, beyond the personal things that I've accomplished for myself, is to show people that if I can do it, anybody can. You don't have to be a certain age to start, or you don't have to feel like intimidated by it, or whatever the feeling would be, by looking at something like that, thinking that you can't do it or questioning whether it's for you. I think that if it's just something that makes you feel good and you're happy doing it and it's healthy, you can accomplish anything. So I just did my 3rd sanctioned powerlifting meet, and in
Nice.
2 years I added 125 pounds to my total by working with our coach Ron, here at the gym. So it's been really
Wow.
great. And I have some ambitious goals for the next couple of years. So we'll see what I can do.
That's impressive though, and I'm sure that the members like see you doing it, and like, I know when I go to a gym and I see the owners working out, or see that the owner's actually a part of the community, it makes a huge difference. Like
Yeah.
whenever the owner's involved, you can tell in the gym.
Yeah. It definitely, helps me be a better leader and a better coworker and just a better person.
That's awesome.
Thank
I don't really
you.
have any other questions. I appreciate you coming on, except Do you have any advice for any other gym owners out there that are trying to do what you guys have really been able to accomplish quite well at Steel Beach?
I guess the biggest advice that I have is, you get what you put in. You really have to be involved, and you have to care. You have to listen to your customers. You have to lead by example, and you have to work with your team and surround yourself with good people, and just make good decisions every day that add up, to big wins at the end of the week, at the end of the month, at the end of the year, and just keep moving forward. You also just have to be really conscious of what your goal is. It's good to be aware of what's going on around you, but you have to really just know who you are, and what you think you want to be with your facility, and then just work every day towards chipping away at that.
That's awesome. Thank you very much, and we appreciate you coming on, and appreciate your hospitality when I was at the gym, and thanks for putting together such a great gym for that community.
Thank you. I really appreciate it, and you're welcome back anytime. We'd love to see you again.
Thank you.
All right.
If you enjoyed this podcast, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more great content.